watching.
Subscribe.
Hello, you're watching ScreenStalker. I'm Laurie Blake, and this is the gaming news. Have yourself a super kick party and tap that like button, give the subscriber sensual massage, and kick the bell icon's face in to enable notifications and answer our question of the day. Would you stop playing on PC if consoles were just as powerful? But first, some wholesome news from the really rather square world of Minecraft. Because Microsoft has put out a new map and skin pack for Minecraft in aid of Charity Water, an organisation that aims to bring free water to every person on the planet. Now, developer Mojang made a $10,000 donation to the charity already, but then decided to team up with Jigarbov Productions to create a new map and skin pack and really double down on their donations. Or should that be 10 times down on their donations? They said that once players had downloaded the Traveling Trader Pack 100,000 times, they would add $90,000 to their donation, bringing it up to a nice round $100,000. And considering that the pack is free to players, they managed to reach that goal in record time, tweeting, "It didn't even take you one day to make the Traveling Trader reach 100,000 downloads. As promised, we will donate $90,000 to Charity Water. Great work, everybody." Yay! Now, Charity Water estimates that 3,300 people would be helped and provided for by a $100,000 donation. Now, this, for once, is a nice heartwarming story from the world of gaming. We need more of these in our lives. And it's a much better offer from Mojang than offering to, help them build wells, because they'd be all square and the water would be squiggly and probably get stuck in your throat because it's made of sort of Lego. From wholesome gaming fun to some holes stabbed into the side of a cybernetic ninja as we discuss Mortal Kombat 11, a game which is brilliant but has come under fire from players for the difficulty of one of its modes. Towers of Time is a dynamic, time-limited set of challenges in which players ascend ladders of computer-controlled opponents to earn rewards such as gear, skins, or currency. The issue is, though, these towers are super difficult, ridiculously so. I was playing this weekend, and never mind the fact that the computer is just ungodly good at the game anyway, they also get stage-specific buffs like random lightning strikes that hit you. They're just on fire, so when you touch them, you take damage. Or just straight up summoning another character who just hops in and shoots you in the face with a gun while you were doing your attack, completely interrupting everything you were doing. It's like Marvel vs. Capcom, but absolutely bollocks. And just incredibly poorly thought out. Or is it, though? Because many players have speculated that the difficulty has been designed to push players to use consumable items, which offer you the same sort of buffs to kind of level the playing field or just skip fights entirely. On top of all of that, though, the actual rewards for beating a tower are miserly to say the least, often feeling just unworthy of the challenge you surmounted to earn them. I just want new masks for Sub-Zero. Is that too much to ask? But some of the significance of this has been ratcheted up a few notches by an internet game of telephone going on. Towers of Time is hard, pass it on. Powers of Lime is blah, pass it on. NetherRealm are trying to steal our money with microtransactions. Pass it on. Because the consumables you use in the game to help you out in the tower can only be purchased with in-game currency that can't be bought for real-world money, which is not what the internet is saying. Now, real-world money stuff in MK11 actually just nets you some cosmetic items and access to easy fatalities. But with all the backlash going around, NetherRealm have acknowledged that the mode might be just a little bit too hard and a little too sparing with the rewards on the Mortal Kombat Reddit, saying that a patch is on the way early this week for PlayStation 4 on Xbox One, yes, and Switch is getting 2 patches at an unspecified date. Less of a yes, but still yes. Now, NetherRealm are also giving all players 500,000 coins with a K, 500 hearts, 1,000 soul fragments, and 1,000 time crystals, also with a K, to help you along your way. Now, time crystals with a K are Mortal Kombat with a K11's premium currency and are gained slowly through gameplay and can be bought with real-world money. 1,000 time crystals cost about £8 and a character skin costs 500 time crystals, so about £4. So this is £8 worth of free in-game dosh and 2 character skins. My Sub-Zero is going to look the coolest. I'll show myself out. It's fine. Now here's some good news for Battle Royale fans and some terrible news for us poor hard-done-to fans of the best shooting game ever, Titanfall 2. It's a hard life. Respawn Entertainment, the developer behind both Titanfall and Apex Legends, has said in a blog post that it won't shift staff away from Apex to work on other games, and instead is prioritizing the Battle Royale title so hard it's pushing everything else back. No! Oh, stupid. The developer also said that their current update plans are looking to prioritize hit detection, cheaters, slow servers, and audio performance. Not very exciting. But they did say a new weapon and some changes to the Kings Canyon map are on the way, but those aren't likely to hit until at least Season 2, which won't even be detailed until E3 in June. Hope you really hate cheaters. Which, for those of you weaned on Fortnite, may feel like too little too late, because that game manages to pump out new content on a weekly basis. However, according to a report from Polygon last week, that constant stream of content has been paid for in crunch, with some devs reporting working months of 70+ hour weeks to bring the new weapons, events, whatever marshmallow is to bear on the game, and others saying they were fired for refusing to work weekends. Ouch. Now, seemingly in response to this furore, Respawn said that the studio is not grinding its employees to a fine dust in order to pack update after update into Apex. The studio culture that we've worked hard to cultivate and the health of our team are very important. We take these things into account when we discuss our content roadmap, the production schedule, and the frequency in which we can update the game. Our long-term goal is to ensure Apex Legends always feels alive and thriving, with a focus on quality of content over novelty or speed of release. At the same time, we want to maintain our culture as a development team and avoid crunch that can quickly lead to burnout or worse. So, for the purposes of having healthier, happier devs, which can only ever be a good thing, Apex Legends will be a much more static game than Fortnite overall, which is good if you're me and you can barely get the guns to shoot in a straight line, because now I've got until at least E3 to just crack that. Once I've finished crying about Titanfall, that is. From one Titan to another now, this time the true Titan of handheld gaming, the Nintendo 3DS, which may well be on its last legs after 8 years of heroic service. Now, according to Nintendo's latest financial briefing, no new first-party software is in the pipeline for the system in the year of our Lord 2019, which is kind of the equivalent of unfriending your girlfriend on Facebook as a means of breaking up with her, or do it on Snapchat or something, whatever the kids are doing. Thankfully, Kotaku were on hand to prize the "it's not you, it's me" text out of Nintendo, following up on the report with this statement: "We have nothing new to announce regarding first-party software for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. We can confirm that new software is coming from third-party publishers." Because with big first-party hitters like Pokemon moving on to Switch now, which was kind of always the jolt of electricity which shocked the 3DS back to relevance every year, and the last few ports of Mario and Luigi RPGs having made their way to the system, it seems like time for the 3DS to just go quietly into the night. So it really seems like Nintendo have just given the order to do not resuscitate. So really all that remains to be said is, Godspeed, little 3DS, you lived a full life, and you brought me countless hours of joy, and about 3 really annoying hours where I tried to play Fire Emblem Awakening on lunatic difficulty because I don't know what came over me. But anyway, rest in stereoscopic peace. Finally, onto a report which suggests the PC master race may be going extinct, because technology marketing and management consulting firm John Peddy Research published a report which said an estimated 20 million PC gamers could give up the life of a keyboard warrior and join the controller revolution on consoles by the year 2022. The report says that low-end users, who are those with builds costing less than about £1,000, are the most likely to make the leap and switch over to gaming consoles because they're cheap. Then, as TV displays become better, consoles become more powerful, and more titles are available exclusively on consoles, mid and high-end PC gamers will likely consider making the switch too. Now, president of the research company John Peddy said that part of the reason gamers might switch is the slowing down of innovation in the PC gaming space. He said, "The PC market continues to decline because the innovation that took place in the past providing speed-ups and clever new things has all but stopped. Plus, the product introduction times are stretching out to 4 years. This is not a panic situation, and the GPU market still generates incredible volume. However, there are forces at work that we predict will drive some of this business toward TV displays and associated gaming services. And also, it's probably not just that people will be pulled towards gaming on consoles by glossy TV displays or better exclusive titles. There's also the great PC gaming war that is going on right now between Valve's Steam and the Epic Game Store, which could push people away entirely. Because one of the major selling points of Steam as the de facto platform for PC gaming was having everything to do with your games under one roof. But now that Epic have been touched by Midas and are using their Fortnite gold to hoover up exclusives for their fledgling store, that isn't exactly the landscape right now. And there have been outliers. There's been Blizzard with Battle.net and EA Origin, but nothing quite with the clout that Epic Game Store has. So, the simplicity of, say, a PlayStation with Sony's wealth of exclusives and a bursting catalogue of third-party multi-platform titles may just be a little easier and a little less annoying to some people who don't want to download multiple clients, juggle different stores, and on top of all that, build a whole damn PC, which I just fundamentally don't understand. The most impressive thing I've ever built is an IKEA cabinet and a wicked Lego spaceship. Not at the same time, because I would have got confused. But according to Tom Pollack of the John Petty Research Group, the building is exactly the thing that might keep people interested in the PC market. He said the ultimate use of a PC is as a desktop ergonomic gaming/computing environment that embraces user choice and customization. But obviously, as new technology emerges, the choice between PC or not, i.e. consoles, won't quite be so binary. There'll be TVs with cloud-based gaming services. Google Stadia is kind of the prime example of that. Should it also be built into Chromecasts or Android TV or just on Pixel phones? So I do think there is some grain of truth to the idea that we might see a move away from more traditional PC gaming, but that is more likely because other experiences will become, technically, more PC-like. Because if the PS5 and the Xbox 2, I guess, are higher-end consoles with keyboard and mouse support, surely PC players are going to be tempted. I mean, for one thing, there are enough keyboard and mouse cheats on console Overwatch at the moment to make me think that's a distinct possibility. There's also the fact that TVs will have access to cloud-based game streaming and things like Stadia, which will work across, I don't know, every device you can possibly imagine. So really, PC gamers won't defect from PC, they'll just add more to their gaming repertoire. Thank you for watching, and don't forget that super click party on the like, subscribe, and bell icons, and leave a comment down below to answer our question of the day. Head on over there for more awesome ScreenStalker content like this Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay video in which myself, Luke, Chopper, and housemate Simon put some of the new characters to the test. I've been Laurie Blake, and remember, we're watching.